Hello everybody, this is Adrian for WapCar.my and I'm all about the details. Now, ever since Proton and Geely went into a strategic partnership, Malaysians have since developed a strong interest in Geely products. After all, the Proton X70 and X50 are both a major success in Malaysia. Now recently, Geely has just launched their new flagship premium SUV, the Geely Xingyue L, and in today's video, I'm going to bring you guys on a closer look on the Geely Xingyue L live from Geely showroom in China. Download the official WapCar app on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store now. The Xingyue L's name is a curious one because the regular Xingyue is a sleek, sporty SUV coupe. It's all about the style and flair. But the Xingyue L is all about the luxury, tech, and space. It's targeted at families looking for a large, comfortable 5-seater SUV. But what about the Geely Xingyue, you ask? Isn't that already a large SUV and it has 7 seats? Isn't that a better option? Well, not quite. The positioning of the Xingyue is much lower than the Xingyue. Think of it as a, well, quote-unquote budget 7-seater, while the Xingyue L is a luxury flagship. If I were to use an example, it's a little bit like the Toyota Innova versus the Harrier. As with most Chinese cars, pricing of the Xingyue L came as a shocker. It has a starting price of 148,000 to 188,000 Chinese yuan, which converts to 95,000 to 121,000 ringgit. To put things into perspective, it is only slightly more expensive than the Geely Boye Pro, but you get to enjoy proper Volvo technologies in the Xingyue L. Now, what do I mean by Volvo technologies? The Xingyue L rides on the compact modular architecture platform, which is also shared with the Volvo XC40. It also uses the same Volvo Drive E engine, 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder petrol, paired to either a 7-speed wet dual-clutch transmission or an 8-speed i-Sin torque converter. The 7-speed DCT has a lower output of 217 horsepower and 325 Nm of torque, and it is front-wheel drive only. As for the 8-speed auto, it gets a higher state of tune of 238 horsepower and 350 Nm of torque and all-wheel drive, allowing the Xingyue L all-wheel drive to sprint from 0 to 100 in just 7.7 seconds. Despite measuring 4,770mm in length with a long wheelbase of 2,845mm, the Xingyue L doesn't look at all bulky. You get a lot of Volvo vibes at first glance, that minimalistic and elegant design language. The vertical grille is reminiscent of a Volvo SUV, so are the chrome touches you find around the car. Over to the side, you find 20-inch alloys which fits the stature of this large SUV, and at the rear, you find a light bar. Remember what I said about Chinese cars love putting light bars in their cars? Boot space figures have not been officially announced, but it is massive. You get storage spaces around the sides as well as a hidden compartment to put more items. Stepping inside, cover the badge on the steering wheel and you think you're in an Audi or Porsche. The dual-tone upholstery, triple screen setup with passenger display, suede trimmings packs a lot of wow factor. However, according to my colleague Wilson, while the car is a showstopper, the touch and feel of the interior are average at best. It's not the softest nor smoothest of leather, and the tactility of the buttons are not quite Audi level as you expect from a car that looks this good. So it is a bit of a disappointment. However, Geely did not hold back with the equipment list on the Xingyue L. 10-speaker Bose sound system, heads-up display, panoramic sunroof, 72 color ambient lighting, level 2 semi-autonomous driving feature with Valet mode, and the most mind-blowing feature, over-the-air vehicle updates. Basically, Geely is able to update the Xingyue L's in-car features, infotainment, powertrain, and even the ADAS through over-the-air. Theoretically, you can get more power from the engine through a software update alone. How cool is that? My colleague Wilson is 176 cm tall, but he is much bigger built than I am. But even so, you can see that there's plenty of knee room and he has no complaints about the headroom as well. Amenities at the back include rear air vents with temperature controls, one USB charging port, as well as storage space for you to place your phone while charging. Overall, the Geely Xingyue L leaves a very good first impression from the specs, design and build quality. It's worth of being Geely's flagship SUV, and I would love to get behind the wheel of one and have a go in it. Well, maybe in the future. Now, is it coming to Malaysia? Well, I would say highly unlikely, because this car is way too advanced for a Proton. Think about it, CMA platform, Volvo engine, 5G connectivity, it's just too big of a step for Proton to support this level of vehicle at this moment. As for the next Geely Proton model, spy shots of the Geely Xingyue 7-seater SUV have been sighted on Malaysian roads, and that car is more likely to be a Proton model than the Xingyue L. It makes more sense because the Exora is in desperate need of a replacement, and the Xingyue just fits that space. And stay tuned to this channel because we will be bringing you on a closer look of the Xingyue very soon. But at this point in time, the next Geely Proton model is still very speculative. Who knows, Proton might surprise us. Let me know in the comment section below which Geely product you would like to see as the next Proton model. As always, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this. Download the official WapCar app on Apple App Store and Google Play Store for all your latest reviews, news and comparisons to help you find your next perfect car.